Hi guys, a lot of you asked for the full tutorial for this beanie after the last video reached 60,000 views. So today I'm going to show you step by step how I make mine. This tutorial is beginner friendly and I'll explain how to keep the crown flat so it doesn't gather at the top. Let's start with what you will need. I'm using medium weight yarn in soft yellow and sage green, but you can use any color combination you love. A 5.5mm hook, a 3.5mm hook for the slip stitches at the end, a tapestry needle, scissors, and a stitch marker. Now let's get into it. To start, we are going to make a slip knot. If you already have a favorite way to make your slip knot, feel free to use that. This is just how I make mine. Okay, so now we have our slip knot. We are going to chain 31 in total. This size is for a baby between 0 to 3 months. If you are making a larger size, you can increase the chain to 50 or 60 depending on the fit you want. 31. Now we have 31 chains in total. Make sure your starting chain measures from the crown of the head to the eyebrows. That's how you get your perfect fit. For the first 5 stitches, we will switch to the 3.5mm hook. These will be slip stitches. Take your time. This part helps create structure and gives you a smooth flat crown with no bulk at the top. So now we are going to make 5 slip stitches into the next 5th chain. So you are going to insert your hook from the top of the next chain. Insert your hook into the next chain. Yarn over and pull through. Now we have our first slip stitch and we are going to mark it with a stitch marker. Don't worry if you don't have a stitch marker, you can just use a small piece of yarn or thread to mark your first and last slip stitches. Now let's move on to the next. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. Now we have our second slip stitches. Next, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. That's our 3rd slip stitches. The 4th, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. We have our 4th slip stitches. The 5th slip stitch, which is the last one, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. So that's our 5th slip stitches and we are going to mark it. If I'm too fast, feel free to replay this part again. And after marking our 5th slip stitch, we are going to switch back to the 5.5mm hook. And we are going to make half double crochets in each chain. So from the top of the next chain, we are going to yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. Next, you are going to yarn over, insert your hook from the top of the next chain. You're going to yarn over and pull through 3 loops. Again, yarn over, insert your hook from the next chain, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. Here on the last chain, you are going to yarn over, insert your hook into the last chain here, and yarn over, pull through 3 loops. That is the end of row 1. You are going to chain 1 and turn your work. From here, we are going to be working into the back loops only. So yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. Again, you are going to yarn over, insert your hook into the back loop, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. Let's move on to the next. Yarn over, insert your hook into the next, yarn over and pull through 3 loops. Keep going and I'll meet you when we get to the slip stitch part. This is our last half double crochet before the slip stitches. So now we are going to make another 5 slip stitches. We are going to switch back to the 3.5 millimeter hook and make another 5 slip stitches. So remove the stitch marker and let's make our first slip stitch. You are going to insert your hook into the back loop. Don't make your slip stitches too tight or it will be hard to work into them. Make your first slip stitch and mark it. Next, we are going to make another slip stitch. The third slip stitch, you are going to set your hook, yarn over and pull through. Fourth slip stitch, you are going to set your hook into the back loop, yarn over and pull through. And here the 5th slip stitch, you are going to remove your stitch marker and make your 5th slip stitch, which is the last slip stitch. Insert your hook, yarn over and pull through. Now we have our last slip stitch, and after the last slip stitch you are going to chain 1. You are going to chain 1 after the last slip stitch, chain 1 and turn your work. So we are going to repeat that again. Make a slip stitch into the, insert your hook into the back loop, insert your hook and make a slip stitch and mark it with a stitch marker. For the 5th slip stitch, you are going to remove the marker, insert your hook into the back loop, yarn over and pull through. That's our 5th slip stitch. So we are working half double crochets in the back loop only. Once you get to the slip stitch part, switch to your smaller 3.5 millimeter hook and just keep repeating this pattern until you reach your desired length. Okay, so I made 16 rows, but feel free to add more depending on your desired size. Now we are joining the 2 sides and closing the top. So to join, insert your hook into the back loop. Insert your hook into the back loop. Pull the yarn through the other side and slip stitch across. But you can join yours however you prefer. This is just my go-to method. This is how I join mine. Again, insert your hook into the back loop, pull the yarn through the other side and slip stitch across. Keep repeating this and I'll meet you at the top to close it. To close the top, first secure your yarn, but don't cut it yet. Next, you are going to thread the yarn onto your tapestry needle and weave it through the stitches around the top. Okay, now we are going to close the top. To close the top, thread your yarn through the stitches around the opening. Pull it tight to clench everything together and secure it neatly. And just like that, your beanie is done. You all requested this tutorial and I'm so excited to finally share it. If this helped you, don't forget to like and subscribe. More crochet tutorials are coming. See you in my next video. Bye.